Right then, here we are, Tuesday, 7th of April, Motorcycle Diaries. I am Luke Wilkins, obviously. Here we are at the BRDC at Silverstone. Today I am here for this, the ultimate Dunlop track day experience. The idea being Dunlop invites down journalists and racers from all over the country, as you can see in there, to come and test out some of the new tyres on Silverstone, which is awesome. As you can see, the day is kind of made up of lots of different kind of seminars, briefings, and then 4 track sessions, which should be really rather good. Now I'm going to see if at some point I can get my helmet cam on when I go around the track, so I get some cool footage. I have no idea what bikes we're riding today, but I am very, very much looking forward to it. I came down on the GSXR1000 Suzuki, incredible machine, reviewing that over the next few days. Unbelievable value for money, that kind of machine, it's crazy. But anyway, less about that, more about this. Now, I have never ridden Silverstone before, even though I've been here many times for racing. I'm really, really looking forward to this. The only problem I have is I had my tooth out on Thursday. I'm in excruciating pain. Now, I'm on painkillers, but they decided yesterday to pretty much become non-effective, and I'm kind of taking too many as it is. They're just ibuprofen, so it's not that they're making me drowsy or anything. Obviously I'd never race if I had anything like that, but yeah, I've got to be careful because I don't want to lose my focus, if you know what I mean. I think this is going to be an amazing day, really up for it, and yeah, can't wait to get out on the track. I'm in the grey group, which I think is a loser group, but that's good because everyone else here is like a TT or superbike rider, so yeah, I'm going to crack on with it. So a couple of seminars first, and our first track session's about 11. I'll update you then. See you in a bit. Okay, so we've just had the safety briefing, obviously learning about the track and the flags and things like that, and now it's a case of just chilling out for half an hour. We're going to have a briefing on the actual tyres themselves. Dunlop kind of pioneering 2 new tyres here today, and this is the whole point. This is the whole thing of today. We get to go out on some of the most amazing bikes in the world, ride around Silverstone and try out their new Sportsmart tyre, and I'm actually checking that leaflet because this is a kind of tyre that is just an crazy all-round tyre which you can inflate, deflate, take on the road, take off the road. And the other tyre I'm going to be trying out is the GP Racer D211, which is their full-on racing tyre. So looking forward to doing that. I've unfortunately just got off the phone from the NHS and they've confirmed that they think I've got dry tooth, which I'm a bit shocked about because it's where you have a tooth out and then the clot comes out. I did have a blood clot the other day, thought it was nothing. Turns out, and I'm saying this to big myself up, that most people would be on the floor dying about now from the pain. I'm just hardcore, but yeah, unfortunately I can't take any more painkillers, they've told me as well. So I'm going to it's a bit of a race against time, see if I can get in one session before the pain starts coming back, because I won't be able to ride, which is going to really, really ruin my day. But I'm going to try and struggle through. So I'm going to go to a seminar now, learn about getting the most out of tyres, and then I'm going to be heading out on the track. We've been told we're not allowed to wear helmet cams and stuff, obviously, because it is a full-on track day. So hopefully I'll just update you from the pit lane and stuff, and you can see the guys going around there, out there. And my first session is in about an hour's time, so I'm hoping the painkillers don't wear off before then. This is a weird day. It's like I've been looking forward to this for so long, and can you believe that the tooth is going to ruin it? But never mind. I'm going to carry on, and if I can get in 4 sessions and just grip my teeth, then I will. Well, that's a bad expression, but you know what I'm doing, know what I'm saying. Anyway, I'm going to crack on with it and go to this cinema. Cool. Okay, here I am at the Dunlop Cafe, just before we're going out into the pit lane. As I say, I can't take the webcam and stuff, or helmet cam on my stuff while I'm riding, but I'm going to be taking out the R1 to start with. Very excited, testing obviously new tyres. First time around Silverstone. It's the national track, so nice, long, fast, and I'm pumped. Luckily the paracetamols have kicked in, my painkillers seem to be working. So I'm ready, I'm really up for this. I'll report back after my first track session. I'll try and get some footage, obviously the bike's on track as well later on. But yeah, bring this on, my first tyre testing day. Woo, here I am. Just had some lunch after my first session. I'm not going to lie, I found it kind of hard to focus with this tooth pain, and I got some one-on-one instruction. It's interesting because I thought I was pretty good in the track, and this guy ripped me to pieces, and I'm not going to lie, I was slow. Now, I don't know if that's just because my head's a little bit fuzzy, but yeah, I've got a lot of work to do before I think about maybe properly racing. But you know what? I took out the R1 on the GP211 tyres, unbelievably stable, and that R1 obviously is an amazing machine. The tyres are incredible, to be fair, because I wasn't, riding to the kind of best of my ability, if you know what I mean, but at no point did I feel any trouble with them. They were really, really smooth through the corners, and yeah, there wasn't any nastiness at all. Up next, I'm going out on the BMW R1000 or S1000R with the Sportsmart tyres. These are ones that you can actually ride on the road, pretty much any condition, any bike, bring them to a track, drop down the PSI, and they're a full-on track day tyre, which is pretty impressive. Going to see how those handle. Just about to go out for the second session now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stay all day because simply my tooth hurts so much. That's so namby-pamby of me, but yeah, it's really bad. I've got to go to hospital later, so I'm going to crack on. I'm going to give it a go. and see how fast I can go this time around. From a session and a painkiller, mate. Went out there, forgot about the stuff that was going on in my mouth, forgot about everything else, just went out and went hell for leather on the BMW S1000R. For a start, what a bike. Secondly, the Sportsmart tyre from Dunlop, and this is a road tyre that is quicker in the wet than their road smart tyre, quicker in the dry than their qualifier RR, and yet lasts longer than all their competitors according to the independent test. I was on the track on it, I honestly wouldn't have known it was a road tyre. As you can hear, the boys are going past now on the straight. We'll see if we can get some footage. And honestly, that BMW, amazing. Light, nimble, fast. Brilliant. And compared to the first session when I was like the slowest guy out there, I was one of the quickest ones. I just nailed it. That was me thinking, oh, I can't race because I was ill and all this. Honestly, that's what it's all about. Wilkins is back on fire. Now I'm going to take out the Fireblade ABS 1000 with the Sportsmart tyre on again. And I'm going to see if I can get even quicker, because the only corner I didn't do it in the national circuit was the last one. I wasn't carrying enough speed into it, do you know what I mean? And I wasn't kind of getting enough impetus coming onto the straight, so I'm going to try and nail that this time. And just thought I'd show you some of the bikes on display as well. Say hello, mateys. And that's Matt Dunlop. He's a legend, he's been looking after us today. As you can see, just the selection of bikes here is not bad, but when they all turn back, there's like a couple of hundred bikes. Well, there's not, there's 40 odd bikes, but there's every superbike in the world, which is amazing. So I'm having now a brilliant day after having a horrible morning with the pain and everything. Popped another paracetamol. I'm ready to go out for my third session. I'm going to ride in the fourth one, maybe the Gixxer? Yeah, maybe. But God, this is good, and I can't wait to get back on track. I'm going to go nail it. See you in a bit. Today, just got off riding the Suzuki GSXR1000. Before that I rode the Blade 1000. Blade obviously with the ABS. Two amazing bikes, both on the super smart tyres, the ones that are designed for road and track use. Honestly, what an amazing tyre. Just as much grip almost as a GP211, which is like obviously the track tyre, and you use it on the road, and it's also quicker than the wet tyre in the wet. Anyway, I said I'd show you the bikes. Have a look at these. That's what we've been playing on today. It's not a bad way to earn a living, is it? I must admit, by that final session, I was proper on the edge. I don't think I got overtaken once. I think I might have done once, and then I absolutely nailed the guy in the next corner. That is probably the most fun I've ever had in a day, even with dry socket, which is one of the most painful things I've ever experienced. I just can't tell you how much that was. Thank you, Dunlop, for an amazing day. Thank you to everybody who was instructing me. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So from Motorcycle Diaries today, I'm off to ride home and sleep and go to hospital and get my tooth sorted. See you in a bit. I've got to tell you about the bikes. I'm walking back now to the BRDC, British Racing Drivers Club. Let's start with the R1. I loved it on the road. It was brilliant. My head wasn't on for that first session. I wasn't attacking anything, and obviously I was in a lot of pain with my dry socket, so I think almost unfair to comment. But feedback from a lot of people wasn't that good. BMW, unbelievable. Fast, responsive, probably felt the most confident on that. Honda, the Fireblade, was probably the quickest I went. It's proper, actually now saying that, I reckon probably the last session, even though I was smooth, I was probably quicker, because I think riding smooth is quicker. GSXR1000, Honda, BMW, and R1, all amazing bikes. If I had to buy one, honestly, based on that experience, would be the BMW, probably closely followed by the Blade and the Gixxer. And then the R1, although on the road I preferred the R1 to them all because it just sounds nicer. It's just, you know, it's almost like the better road bike, but as track bikes go, bloody hell, that BMW is going to take some beating. Anyway, and the Blade though, to be honest with you, get on a 1000cc superbike, you'd have a lot of fun on the track. Come to the California Superbike School, which I'm going to be doing soon. In fact, I'm going to be running a competition on the show, so someone come along and do the school with me, which will be cool. And I'll do that before I race, but I can't wait now for Snetterton, mid-June, because I think I'm ready. Just getting back out on the track again for the first time in a year. Brilliant. Anyway, that is my day done. Time to go and get my USB stick with the pictures on. I'll put them up on the blog as well, on the Independent. And yeah, come try it out.